Hey y'all, I'm going to quickly record this intro because there's not much battery on this GoPro, and a lot of what we're going to be doing for this vlog will be on my phone, so I'm going to plug this in after this intro. But welcome back to the channel and to another video. We are starting a possibly weekend, maybe week-long video depending on how things go, because today is Friday and it's my day off, and it's the last week until the end of December that I'm going to have 2 days off. We are working 6-day work weeks, 10 plus hours some days for every week leading up till Christmas now, because we're still understaffed and we're still crazy. Every day's like Black Friday at that store, and yikes. But anyway, the good news is that they are going to be sending some help from other stores, and they're still hiring, and we're making it work. The buyers are coming in to help. We're making it work, but it's pretty crazy. So I'm going to take advantage of today. I'm already starting out a little bit later than I wanted to, but obviously my body needed some sleep. It's almost 8 o'clock. I wanted to get going at 7 to get to the laundromat, but it is what it is. We're not going to kill ourselves or cry if we don't get everything done, because we can do things after work. We should be doing things after work. As exhausted as we are, we should not be just sitting down doing nothing after work. That's how things pile up, and that's how this apartment became such a freaking bloody mess. And we're not gonna let that happen again. So today we are doing a lot of things, but we are getting shit done. And some of that's going to be in the apartment, some of that's going to be out and about. But I decided that it was going to be a video because when I record things for you guys, I get shit done. When I don't record things, I procrastinate. So happy Friday, y'all. And let's start out by heading to the laundromat. What a waste of 2 hours, y'all. Like, I hate going to the laundromat. It's such a waste of time. I may have to start like writing during it or something just to actually get something accomplished during that time. And tell me why, after 2 full cycles in the dryer, my clothes are still damp. Tell me why. Make it make sense. Those dryers at the laundromat are horrible. I'm gonna have to pretty much, all of my jeans and most of my towels are gonna have to be laid out somewhere to finish drying. And that's insane to me. Like, I shouldn't have to have clothes all over my apartment after put 2 full cycles in the dryer. But anyway, we're home now, and it's time for us to do something that's possibly a little insane, but is gonna save us money, is gonna save us time, and is kind of gonna save us sanity. So let me grab the accoutrement that we're going to use to do this, that I just bought yesterday and have no idea how to use. Yeah, we're gonna cut our own undercut. And I've never don't know how to use this, have no clue. But it has like different like lengths and stuff, so I can try to do my number 2 on my side of my head here. I don't know whether I'm gonna be able to do the back by myself, to be honest. So that part might end up just growing out, to be fair. And the design, scared a little bit, but I think I'm gonna be just outlining that in marker first so that I don't fuck it up. So I had enough fuck-ups this week. I don't need more. Of course, personal fuck-ups are way better than professional fuck-ups. So we're gonna pull it out of the box, and then the actual device, which I believe has all the accessories inside of it, because it does show that it nests inside on the box. I figure if I fuck it up, we know better for next time. It was only $10 too, so like I felt like that was a little bit of a weird price, to be honest, for something like this. Here goes nothing. Turns out I didn't actually need those like fixed cone things I was trying to attach, because this is an adjustable cone that's on top. So I'm gonna adjust it to a 4. I usually do a 2, but I'm gonna do a 4 just to play it safe. I'm gonna have to take my glasses off. And pray. I honestly don't think I did too bad, considering I've never done it myself before. I really feel like it's unfinished without doing the back. but I'm terrified to do the back, to be completely frank. So this is a good step. Anyway, I mean, I missed some because like I got a little scared up here. Like I could always go back and fix that. But I was feeling a little bit like I was losing my personality. With that growing out as bad as it was getting. So I feel a little bit better now. It's not perfect. It's not perfect, not by any means, but I don't hate it. I definitely don't hate it. I just feel like it's a little unfinished because I haven't done the back or the design yet, but I don't know if I will. Stay tuned. Alright, people who cut hair deserve way more money than we're giving them, because this shit is not easy, and it's not perfect by any means. I don't even know how I'm going to show you guys the back. Like, it's not bad for never having done it myself, but it's not perfect by even a slight definition of the word. Like, but it's better than it was. So now we get to attempt the design, which is terrifying me. I almost think I shouldn't do it, but I've come this far, and you know what? I hate all these little hairs I have. They're so annoying. I've come this far, so I might as well attempt it. So I'm gonna draw the design with black marker and then cut over that. The design scares me a little bit more than the actual cut because that's a 0 to do the design. And that's bold, basically. I'm gonna go from the top. I wanna go down and down, down and down, down and down. Ooh, this is gonna be scary. Y'all, what? How did I just do that myself? What? What? How did I just do that myself without panicking or fucking up? Holy shit. That looks awesome. Okay, another task done. Holy crap. I don't think I want to panic now, but I just might. Didn't really take into factor that my glasses would cover up the part at the bottom, but I still don't hate it. Still don't hate it. So, did not expect that to take 2 hours, though realistically I guess I should have expected it because I've never done it before. But I have it's 12:14 and I have an oil change appointment at 2:30, so I really can't dilly-dally. So I'm gonna have to find a place where I can use a vacuum to vacuum out my car because it's covered in sawdust from the desk that I picked up from somebody, to get gas because I'm almost empty. And if we still have time to kill before the oil change, I do have to go to the dollar store, so we could always do that. But cleaning the apartment's probably not going to get done today, in all fairness. So that's definitely going to be something later in the weekend, if not Monday when I have another day off. There's more important things to get done than cleaning the apartment. So yeah, so I'm going to find out where I can get that vacuum, get that done, see where we are. I don't have to go too far for the mechanic. I have to go to a Nissan dealership because it's the first complimentary oil change since I bought the car. So, but there's one pretty close nearby, so I'm not worried about like travel distance, travel time, or anything like that. All right, so it is, yeah, I think I gotta shave that one A little bit more. I don't think that's quite... I don't know. Anyway, it is 1:07 and the appointment's not until 2:30. So, even if I want to like get out of here at like 2 to drive over there, that's still an hour we have to kill. So I came over to the dollar store. We're going to hit the dollar store, grab what we need at the dollar store. Although I didn't bring my list. So hopefully I remember everything I was looking for in here. I'm just going to go up and down the aisles. It wasn't a lot. It was just varying things. So, hopefully I remember. But yeah, we're going to hit the dollar store, kill some time before our appointment. After our appointment, I think we'll go home, grab my grocery list, because there's no way I'm going to be able to do that without the list. And then we'll head to the grocery store. I'm really hoping this appointment's not going to take too long, because I forgot my book. So I'm just going to have to scroll TikTok or something. And I really don't want to waste more time just sitting places. But you got to do what you got to do on your day off. So I want to visit this Soho bagel place one of these days. But I looked online when I was trying to find a place to get my breakfast this morning, and they weren't open until like 10 or 11. So I didn't get to go there, but I want to go there sometime. I guess I could stop in there, honestly. Just get some bagels. I was going to get bagels at Wegmans anyway, but I could get them there instead. But we'll see what time it is when I get done at the dollar store, because I get carried away. Y'all, I just spent almost $80 at Dollar Tree. Holy shit. Should not have done that, but Christmas bonus and things being what they are, I got a little carried away, but I got the rest of the decorations so I can finish decorating the apartment, which you guys will have seen the previous video when I decorated the apartment. These are overlapping a little bit. Didn't plan on that. That's just kind of how it happened. And I got a rug for inside the closet for my boots and stuff. So, I mean, I got a lot of stuff for $80, but holy shit. Holy shit. I don't think I've ever spent that much in the dollar store in my life, even with my mom and me combined. Like, that was a lot of money. But we're going to just look past it and hope we got everything on our list. That did kill a good amount of time, because it is currently, let me start the card. I believe it's 1:45. Oh, I cannot wait to get this oil change done. Hopefully they rotate my tires and stuff, so all these warnings go away. Yeah, it's 1:45. So, plenty of time to get there and get checked in for the appointment and stuff, which I think I'm gonna just do now, because like, what else am I gonna do for 20 minutes? And then back to the rest of our crazy busy day. Holy shit. 7:30 in the morning tomorrow. 7:30 every fucking time I open for the next 4 weeks. Granted, it's 7:30 to 5, so I mean that's better than actually 8:30 to 6, because then I get out an hour earlier and I have more time to like make my dinner and stuff before bed. But even so, like crap. 6-day work weeks, 10 hours, some shifts, maybe even more if I have to pull a double for any reason. It's a lot. It's a lot. Oh. But we do what we have to make sure the store is successful, the job is successful, and everything else just flows in the future. Who is ready for this absolutely massive... I just realized how that looked. It's a very, very big haul of stuff. Holy crap, y'all. I don't even know. I think I blacked out, to be honest. Like, I don't know how this even happened. But it's very, very big. After the car was done, I went to Target and Wegmans. And I spent $100 at both. Each. You gotta understand, guys. I have not had food in this apartment, real food, stocked up food, choices in a very long time. So we're gonna show you guys this haul, and we're gonna do it from this kind of weird vantage point, because I am backlit no matter where I stand in this kitchen right now, except for this spot, because it is 5:17 at night. So it's pitch black outside. So I'm just gonna grab something and start, because there's gonna be no order to this whatsoever. And I'm also gonna show you guys some things that I got at the store yesterday. I think we'll start with cold stuff, and the fact that I was able to do that even with sore muscles is kind of impressive. So that way I can put it all away. Bag number one We have tomatoes, frozen pizza, which might actually be tonight's dinner just because I really don't want to do anything and I already have to meal prep for the week. So cucumbers, apples, which he squished my cookies with. My cookies. That's why I like going to self-checkout, y'all. But I didn't have that option because I had too much stuff. Salami and pepperoni for sandwiches. Wraps for sandwiches. Whipped cream and pepper jack cheese. Not whipped cream. Did I say whipped cream? See, I was going to get whipped cream. That was actually on my list, and I didn't get it. Now it's on my brain. Whipped cream cheese. Bag number 2 is very heavy. Bread, which ended up getting bread and wraps. And bagels. I don't think I should have done that. But I guess bread in case I want peanut butter and jelly, which I'm probably going to eat quite a bit because, as I said, bagels, bag is busted. But we bought something at Target for the bagels. You'll see soon. What was I saying? Oh, I probably will end up eating peanut butter and jelly sandwiches because they're just the easiest thing to bring to work. Chocolate milk, regular milk, mayonnaise, Alfredo sauce, minestrone soup, chicken, broccoli, cheese, and potato soup, Italian wedding soup, and creamy tomato with penne soup. Now I'll put all this away before we continue. A big old pack of chicken breasts because I haven't had meat in my system and I don't know how long, besides sandwich meat. So I am going to be meal prepping this, hopefully tonight. You may have to wait till tomorrow, but hopefully tonight for my dinners after work because I get so tired that I don't want to cook. 7-Up, pure leaf tea, two smart waters. I'm not doing good today. Very shaken up cream soda now. 2 Alani Nu energy drinks, Pink Slush and Dream Float. They didn't have cherry, and I was going to get a whole pack of cherry, a whole 6-pack, but that's $12.99. Wasn't sure I was ready to commit to that yet. Which is probably a good thing, considering the amount when I get up to the register. And 2 cans of tuna. Hey! Big old 24-pack of mini waters. These are for my nighttime and for company. But wait, there's more. Okay, so this is not food. A good portion of it is not food, actually. We went with the gingerbread theme for the kitchen. Mostly because of the gingerbread that you saw I put out in the last video. So I got some more stuff. We got a spoon rest. 2 gingerbread house kitchen towels. 2 gingerbread kitchen towels. Gingerbread man and gingerbread house pot holders that I'm going to put on the fridge. A big old white plate, which I just wanted because I don't have enough. Wooden gingerbread. It's supposed to be a toy, but actually I'm going to use it for decor. Gingerbread house salt and pepper shakers because I do not have any fancy salt and pepper shakers, and my mom has her collection, as you guys know, and I'm feeling sad that I don't have my own collection, so I'm starting my own collection. And then a bunch of different rubber duckies for ducking Jeeps. I'm not going to show them to you guys. And then this is the big purchase at Target. I've been wanting one of these. They say they're for dessert, but I want them for actually like breakfast, like bagels or baked goods. You know, if I have baked goods and they don't have bagels. Not cheap, but I've been wanting it. And bonuses are supposed to be for stuff that you want, not necessarily what you need. So I decided this was what I wanted on top of everything I bought that I needed. I mean, obviously I didn't need the decorations, but. So that'll probably go, well, typically I'd say here, but that's going to really overshadow that gingerbread house. So possibly over here. in my food prep. But we will figure that out in a bit. Let me show you guys the stuff I got at the store the other day, because I'm going to be putting that around the apartment. Actually, some of it is clothes that I am now annoyed I forgot to take to the laundromat this morning. So, probably another trip to the laundromat on Monday. We have a dark green sweatshirt, because I needed something that didn't have holidays on it. A long sleeve orange shirt, because I don't have really as many long sleeves. A long sleeve brown shirt in the same style. And I also didn't get a jacket as well, which I already hung up, so let me get that straight. And if anybody watching is as much of a fan of Supernatural as I am, get ready to be in love. Ta-da! It so reminds me of the jacket that Dean wore in the beginning of the show, or even like the one that Sam wears through most of the show. Like, I am officially a Winchester, y'all. When I saw this, I'm like, I have to have this. And it was not only on sale, but I had an additional sale. I got this like 20 bucks. 20 bucks, y'all. You can't get this for 20 bucks anywhere. And then I also got some things for my kitchen. Another sharp knife. 3 more sharp knives, but smaller. 2 big forks. 2 cocktail forks for like pickles and whatnot. And 2 spreaders for butter and cream cheese and whatever, so I don't have to use an actual knife that I need for something else. And yes, I did buy them individually. Another candle warmer lamp, which you guys have been hearing me say I wanted. So this will be the one for the living room. And this mug, which is Spode brand, y'all. Spode brand. Normally, 40 bucks. I got this sucker for $15. Insane. Never gonna get that kind of deal again on Spode. Love it. Officially my new favorite Christmas mug. First of all, I did find a wreath holder in a Christmas color. They were just hiding it in a back corner. So I'm going to replace the orange one I have on my door right now with this one. I got some more hooks. I got 3 sets of these red snowmen for the white tree in my room. Then I got 3 sets of blue ones. And 3 sets of these clear and red Christmas balls. So I'm going with kind of like a red and blue theme on that tree. Just to be, and snowmen, you know, and snow stuff because it's white tree. Just be a little bit different from the other 2 trees. We also got some gold poinsettias for the dining room table. And some little snowy rods to go with them. A plaid placemat for the dining room table. 3 packages of white sand for the vase on the dining room table. Oh, and I did get these specifically for this video too, I forgot. These are mystery rubber duckies. So we're gonna open them up on camera. I'll do that now before I continue with the Christmas decor. Okay, duck number 1. Aw, he's a little green glitter ducky. He's adorable. Oh, Dollar Tree, what are you doing to me? I might have to go back and get like 100 more of these. And duck number 2, I'm probably not even in the frame. Aw, he's a little teal guy. He's so cute. Yep, I'm doomed because I want like all of these. And finishing off the Christmas decor, we have silver and blue bulbs, red bulbs, other red bulbs, which are a little bit bigger for the bigger tree, green bulbs, and gold bulbs. I got 4 of these blue snowflake ornaments for the white tree in the bedroom. And I think I got 4 sets of these pine cone ornaments for the big tree. 2 tree skirts that were going to be for both big trees. However, I did find the tree skirt that I thought was missing. So I don't know which one I'm going to use for the big tree, the green tree. Because the one that I found that was missing is plaid, so it does go with it. But I also need one for the little tree and the green and the white tree. And I feel like this would be cute for the white tree since I'm going with a snowman theme. But this would look kind of weird on the little tree, I think. I don't know, but we will figure it out. And there's glitter all over everything. And then I believe there's only one other thing, which is the rug I got for the closet. So I'll show that to you guys really, really quick. It's a very simple rust colored rug that's just gonna go in the closet for wet boots. Okay, now I get to put all this away. Wish me luck. And I gotta clean that dome thing so I can use it. I definitely think either the salad or the frozen pizza is gonna be what's for dinner tonight, because I really just I don't wanna care. And I don't know about the meal prepping, because it is now, after that big giant haul, it is now 5:49, believe it or not. I feel like I could meal prep tomorrow. I get out at 5 tomorrow. And I don't have to be in until 1 on Sunday. So it doesn't really matter if I'm up late. I think I'm going to, because I'm completely knackered, to be honest. I'm completely knackered. Big issue I'm finding in this area is that a lot of things are closed on Mondays. So when I have a Monday off, like, what the fuck do I do? Like, seriously. So I think I might end up going into Henrietta, because I honestly don't think there's much around here that I'm going to be interested in going to. Like, it's mostly museums and parks, which I have nothing against, but it's bloody cold outside. I don't have my car on, so I couldn't tell you the temperature. So I'm not going to a park right now, and I'm not going anywhere near water if I can help it. And I really don't want to spend the money on a museum. Like, if it was a really fancy museum or zoo, maybe, but I don't know. It's all kind of just, I don't know, stuff that I don't feel is worth the money. I hate to say that because I don't want anybody going out of business or anything, but money, it was tight, you know? Like, yes, I got my bonus. Yes, I could go a little crazy, but I shouldn't. I already went a little crazy with the Christmas decorations. So I want to, get the most bang for my buck. I mean, realistically, I could even go to Buffalo because it's only an hour away. But do I want to take an hour to drive is the question. Like, I feel like I should explore this area before I start going exploring. Like, I mean, I've been to Buffalo, obviously, because my family lives there, but you get my point. Okay, so I was researching for a long time and I was wasting time, so I decided I was just gonna pick a place and go. So I'm in Henrietta and I'm in the Marketplace Mall, which is a dying mall, unfortunately, very unfortunately, because it's actually looks like it was probably a pretty beautiful, thriving mall at one point. The only way they're surviving is they put senior apartments inside this mall. That is literally the only way that they're surviving. So I'm gonna go in and be a patron to as many places as I can, but there's not a lot of places here I would shop or that I would have money to shop. There's not a lot of places here in general, to be honest, but there are a couple places. So there's a coffee shop, so I'm gonna hit that first. There's a Target, there's a Best Buy, there's like a Land's End. I went through the directory really quick, but I'm gonna go in and just kind of like walk the whole thing and do what I can to support people, especially this coffee place, because as far as I can tell, it's a locally owned place. So I'm sure they are struggling and I'm sure they need as much support as possible. So we're gonna go in and get ourselves a coffee and maybe a snack and support them as much as we physically can. Walk the mall and then we'll see what else is in the area. So let's go do some good, y'all. Empty stores, y'all. I'd love to go to this store. It's Best Fit for Men thing, but I just don't have the money right now. But look, all these empty stores. I'm guessing that was a Bed Bath & Beyond at one point, or Bath & Body Works. I mean, I got a freaking university thing in here just to survive. Dave & Buster's probably helps, but not for me. This is so sad, y'all. We gotta do something to save America's malls, because this is really sad. Malls used to be like the best place to go. All these empty stores. This is crazy, y'all. I feel almost like I'm exploring an abandoned mall. There's not even music playing. The only music you can hear right now is from Dave & Buster's. Like, the entire rest of the mall is just silent. This is insane. They really gotta do something, because this is really sad. The owner of the coffee shop was away for a bit, so we're gonna give them some time and then we'll go back and get coffee. So I'm just gonna keep walking the mall. And I mean, this place is, despite it being so dead too, it's like really clean, which is surprising but really nice to see. Like, they're trying to keep it up so that they can get people, but I don't understand. Like, I think the area's not the best, but like, build up, you know what I mean? Like, I don't know if it's the rent, which was the problem with the mall back home, or what it is, but and like the architecture and the landscaping and stuff in this building is gorgeous. And it even has like the old-fashioned pink and blue tile that you see in most malls. This place would be great restored and for shops. I hope one day it has to turn around. I'm sure COVID was probably a lot of the problem here, but wishing you luck, Marketplace. I know my videos are small, but maybe this will help. JCPenney, which is really nice, actually. And I came upstairs to the men's section to look, obviously. Really don't need any more of those, but... I just figured out what they need to do with this mall. I had a brainstorm. I don't know if they probably already thought about it, but it would be the most beneficial and I think the most profitable if they turned it into a community for seniors. They already have senior apartments. Let the stores that are in there stay if they so choose. They can. That's up to them. But they already have senior apartments. They already have a coffee shop. There's a JCPenney, so they have clothing and bedding and all that stuff. But there is like an empty like jeweler, which I'm sure has a vault, so that could be turned into a bank. There's food places that could be turned into like cafes or whatever, which then they have all the seating outside of that as well. Dave and Buster's, yeah, okay, maybe not so much a senior thing, but it could be. They could take their grandkids there and stuff, you know. I'm sure there's probably a spot where they could turn into a movie theater, you know, like turn it into senior community so that the seniors that live in the apartments, especially in the dead of winter, don't have to go anywhere. Like, seriously, put as many places in there as you physically can for the seniors so all they have to do is walk into a warm building and go and take care of all their business. And don't have to come out into the, like, you know, feet of snow to go to the bank if they need to go, like, pay their bill or, you know what I mean? Like, yeah. But I think that's what they need to do to this mall. And I think that's not only going to save the mall, I think it's going to help the seniors. I think it's going to help the community in general in this area because it'll drive business, but also seniors will be able to, you know, do things safely. Like I said, there are some stores like Target and Land's End and Best Buy, like they're all on the outside of the mall. They're not actually in the mall. They're like outside stores. So they're on mall property. So I'm sure they're still bringing in money, but doesn't really help the inside of the mall. And it wouldn't really help like the senior community part of it either. But like if Best Buy, for example, wanted to rent out one of the spaces inside the mall for like a mobile store so that the seniors could get to it, they could do that as well. And that would help Best Buy plus the mall plus the senior. Like, I feel like that's the solution here, and I don't know why they haven't done it already. But yeah, I feel like calling like the tenant committee or whatever and being like, hey, have you thought about this? But like, that's not my place. So, I mean, if anybody that has connections sees this video, that is my idea. I feel like it would be a great thing to do, but I'm not a business person either, so go ahead and run with it. If you feel like that would save this mall and save the community and everything, go ahead and run with that idea because I have no means of doing it and I am not a business person whatsoever. So like, I couldn't even begin to figure out how to even start that. But yeah, the mall is beautiful. The architecture is beautiful. The landscaping is beautiful. It's clean. I don't see like a lot of like ceiling tiles and things falling down. So it's in good condition on the inside. The parking lot could use some work, but the actual mall itself is in pretty good condition. It's a nice walking area. We need some music. We need to turn the music back on. I will say that. But like, I feel like that would be so beneficial and it would make the seniors so happy, I think, too, because like you could do like a Spirit Halloween and then turn it into a Spirit Christmas, or you could do like a Christmas ornament, like a custom Christmas ornament place or whatever. You could put a post office in there, or at least post office boxes. Like you could put grocery store in there. You could put multiple grocery stores if you want to do like small little convenience stores, an ice cream shop. Like seniors could have a date night in there if all of this stuff was in there. But anyway, that's my brilliant plan that I will never be able to execute. So hopefully somebody sees this video and is like, hey, yeah, good idea, and runs with it. But I was able to get some stuff at JCPenney. The coffee shop is still closed. So unfortunately, I think we're going to miss out on that. I hate that because I would have loved to give them a little patronage, but I can't stay here forever and wait for them to come back whenever they
are done doing whatever they're doing. So I think I'm gonna miss out on that. We'll have to find a different coffee shop. But I did get some stuff at JCPenney. I got you saw it when I was looking at it, so I'm not gonna show it, but I did get the purple shirt with the tie. Pretty good deal for having with a tie. And I got this red, like, I don't know if it's fleece or whatever, but it's very, very soft. It's Arizona Jean Company. And it's like a Native American type design. It's not flannel, so technically I didn't buy flannel like I was told I was allowed to do by some people. But it's flannel-esque. Like, it still makes me happy. So yeah, I got some stuff at JCPenney, so that's cool. I might drive around the parking lot and see where their Target is just to check it out, but it's also 11:30 and I'm getting hungry. So I might find a place to eat. I feel like this is possibly the other side of Henrietta, like, because I'm not seeing like where Walmart is and stuff, which was this side of Henrietta I went on last time. So I feel like I need to research that, but I hate to keep researching stuff. I also really have to go to the bathroom, and I did not see an open public bathroom in there, which is also a problem. So I think I will find their Target, partially just to use the bathroom. Target didn't have anything I wanted, but it was a Target with a Starbucks inside. So we got ourselves a caramel brulee latte. I was almost considering getting a hot, because it's so damn cold today, but I just can't. I need my iced coffee. I always forget. Like, the caramel brulee latte has little bits of stuff in it. And I'm already having mouth problems. So, that'll be interesting. But it's good nonetheless. I just gotta be very careful about the little pieces of toffee or whatever it is that's there. There's even an empty store over here. Wow, they need to do something. They really do. Now, Target and Best Buy are far away from the actual mall. Like, not far away, but far enough away. You would have to drive it. So they would definitely have to do like a mobile something inside there if they did it. Senior community. But I was also thinking, like, you could put a Spectrum in there, or whatever cable company that they have. You could do like an electric company, like a little shop thing for them paying their bills and stuff. Like, you could really do a lot with that space. There's a lot of empty spots. You could really put a lot of stuff in there that the seniors probably need access to. But anyway, moving on. I think I'm going to go back home and find some food there, because I didn't really find anything in this area that is anything spectacular. And I want to go somewhere special since I deserve to. And I've also been noticing some behavior by some people that is making me uncomfortable. So I'd rather head back to my area and the things I know and figure out where we're going to eat there. But it's about a half-hour drive, so I have my coffee. We're going to get on the road. It's noon now, so by the time I get back, it'll be perfect time for lunch, but it'll also be very busy everywhere. Hopefully we don't have to deal with too many crowds since it's a Monday, but we shall see. And then I think we'll head back to the apartment and get some stuff done there. So I ended up getting Core Life because it sounded good, and also I just got sick and tired of trying to decide. So I got Core Life and I brought it home, and it is freezing in here because I didn't turn my heat on yet, so I guess it's time to turn the heat on. So I'm getting all warm and toasty up right now. I got my heated blanket on. Sorry for all the noise, they're chopping up the leaves out there. But it is so unbelievably cold in here. Like, I feel like I'm outside. So I turned my heat on, but I'm only gonna leave it on long enough to warm it up in here. And then I'm gonna turn it off because I quite frankly, I don't trust it, and I don't want a fire to start and then having to deal with that mess. So I'm gonna keep it on long enough to warm it up in here. Holy crap. I don't know yet if I'm gonna go back out or not. I think I'm gonna go back out. I have to go back out to the grocery store, that much I know. But I think I will hit Hobby Lobby too, because I wanna get a, like a little tray of some kind for my dresser for like things I hang in my pockets in the night, and I don't want to, I'm too lazy to put away or whatever. But I want a Christmas one. So I probably
we'll go back out for that. But other than that, I think we're basically home for the day. So I think I'm gonna put a movie on and eat my lunch. I don't know what I'm gonna watch though, because I have been watching Christmas movies, but I realized I don't have that many Christmas movies, and there's not a lot that I want to watch that's on streaming services. And I finished all the Harry Potters, so those are all done, and those are typically something I watch at Christmas time, so those are all done. I have not watched the Fantastic Beasts movies yet, so I still have those I could watch. Don't really consider those ones as Christmassy as the Harry Potter movies, although there is Christmas and snow and stuff in the movies. So I could still potentially watch those, but I don't think I'm gonna watch them right now. I think I will watch just a regular movie. Oh my god, it is so cold in here. My toes are so cold. I got a big old bowl of buffalo chicken, or spicy Thai chicken, Korean pork, some Brussels sprouts, I can't remember the name of, roasted sweet potatoes, purple rice, there's some slaw underneath, and then that's tzatziki sauce on top. I know there's something special about the Brussels sprouts, but I can't remember. They're Korean Brussels sprouts, I believe. So that is my lunch, and probably my dinner too. And maybe even lunch tomorrow, who knows. So I'm gonna grab a fork and something to drink, which I don't know what would go with this for a drink, but third half, we could drink whatever we want. I could have a beer if I wanted to. I'm not going to, but I could. Raspberry tea would go good with it. Yeah, let's have some raspberry tea in a regular glass today. These grip things are the best thing ever invented, because I would not have gotten that tea open without them. So thank you, Mom, for buying these, because I would have forgotten I needed them. I almost forgot I had them, and then I realized I put them up on the fridge on a magnet. So, yay, one less thing I have to buy. I like these. Where would I put them is the question. Green galore. Tell the Grinch is popular. The one and only time Santa's not creepy. I mean, he's not creepy in general, but like every time they put him on stuff, he seems creepy for some reason. Whew, that's huge. Don't like anything on this side, that's for sure. Back out to Hobby Lobby and Wegmans, and I officially have to stop spending money because bills are coming up. I need to save the rest of it to pay bills to have that little cushion. But I got some really exciting stuff. Not the groceries, obviously. Well, some of it's exciting, I guess. These are kind of exciting because Christmas tree and brownies are out for the year. So those are kind of exciting. I'm gonna throw those in the cookie jar in a minute. But at Hobby Lobby, I got some fun stuff. Not as much as I was expecting to get, but I got this little, turn the light on here, this little snowflake plate for my bedroom. Like I was talking, for putting things in my pocket at the end of the day. And then I got 2 of these like gingerbread cookie looking ornaments. They're actually just gonna be like stand-up ornaments, and I'm gonna put them over there with the cookie jar probably, although I don't know, because now that I'm looking at them, they're not like a shiny thing like the cookie jar is, so they may not work there, but I have plenty of other places in the kitchen I can put them. So we have that one, and we have this one as well, and then the rest of the groceries are just a salad mix, the salads, some more bagels to restock my bagel stand because they didn't have pumpernickel the other day and now they did, so I grabbed some of those. Tomatoes, a lime, almost didn't catch that, because I'm doing the meal prepping of the chicken tonight and I still have taco sauce and taco cheese left over from running the vegetarian tacos, so I'll probably do like a taco chicken thing sometime, and I always like lime on my tacos, which was a very big explanation as to why I had lime, but anyway. And paper plates, because I'm almost out. So I figured stock up now while I have the money. But also at Redmond's, I found some Christmas ornaments to add to my tree. We have this one that's got the Hogwarts houses on it. That one's gonna go on bedroom tree because it's blue. And we have this Grinchy one, which is gonna go on the main tree, partially because it's green, but also partially because it is in honor of my uncle that passed. Because he was a very big Grinch fan. So I could put it on my little tree too, but I don't really have any green on my little tree, so I figured big tree. It is. So, and I'm gonna send a picture of that to my grandmother and probably make her cry, but that's the reality is when you lose somebody. All right, so I'm gonna get the chicken cooking, and I'm going to take the lazy route and cook it in the oven instead of standing over a frying pan, because I don't want to stand over a frying pan. So I'm just gonna put it all in this, well, not all, but what I can cook in this glass pan. And I'm just going to, it's later than I want to, it's like 7:30, it's later than I wanted to do this, but I was on the phone with multiple people. So we're getting it done now, which I think is fine because I don't think I'm gonna eat dinner tonight because my stomach was not friends with the Brussels sprouts that I had for lunch. So I am going to do something that I can do because I am a full-grown adult and also live alone, so I can do whatever the hell I want, and that is have ice cream for dinner. So I'm just gonna let the chicken cook as long as it needs. It looks like I'm only gonna fit 3 pieces of chicken in here, so the other 2 will have to be put in freezer bags and stuck in the freezer. I think we're just going to put some oil in the pan so that it doesn't stick and stays moist. Not a lot, just some drizzle. Oops, in the pan, not outside the pan. Well, that's gonna smoke now, so that's gonna suck, but a whale. And a little salt and pepper. And do I want to put garlic? No, I don't want to put garlic just in case I use it for salads. But I will put some Italian seasoning on it. I don't know if I'll watch another movie tonight or if I'll read a book or what I'll do. I don't know if I have the brain power to read a book right now, to be honest. There was a lot of social interaction I just had on the phone. Yeah, I gotta pick up after myself. I got makeshift tripods everywhere. Because usually, and this is a little interesting tidbit for y'all, but usually I just find whatever I can prop you guys on and put you there. Because it's a GoPro and it's a flat surface, so I can just put you guys on top of basically anything. The only thing I have issue with is angles sometimes, because like if I want you guys to look down at what I'm doing, I don't really have any way of doing that, which kind of drives me nuts. And I feel like in the future, once I get a little bit more financially stable, I might be able to splurge for a couple more cameras that can do those things, or like, well, not necessarily cameras, but like things to put the camera on. It's not that I have an upset stomach, because if I had an upset stomach, obviously I wouldn't be having ice cream and chocolate for dinner, but my stomach definitely could not do a second round of that core life food today. The Brussels sprouts are gone. I think probably what happened is because the Brussels sprouts were so hard, I couldn't chew them because of my mouth pain, which I found is because my filling fell out. So that's great. So I didn't chew them enough before I swallowed, and that's probably why my stomach didn't like it. But I'm just gonna give them a break. Salted caramel candies from work. Usually I don't like salt in my candy. Like chocolate covered pretzels, that's different. But like candy with salt on it, I usually don't like that. But these are addicting, as you can tell, because I bought a whole pound. And I normally don't buy a whole pound of candy because it's not cheap. But I splurged. As you can tell, I've been splurging quite a lot this week. But yes, that's basically it for tonight for me. And tomorrow it's back to work, 7:30 in the morning. And it's going to be a hectic, stressful, annoying day. I can already guarantee that because my buyer is back. Don't have really any outside help like we've been having for lately. I have to stock the candy counter, but also what is called rec dock, the new stock of candy. So basically what that means is I have to open the boxes and check them off of the invoice to make sure we received everything we're supposed to receive before I can use that candy, which means I can't stock the candy counter before I do that, which is irritating, but it is what it is. So if I could get in earlier than 7:30, I would probably go earlier than 7:30, but I cannot get in the building earlier than that. So we'll just have to make do and try our best and try not to kill our buyer. My buyer and I do not get along. That's just the thick of it. We just do not get along for whatever reason. It is a source of stress for me. And the more and more she comes back, the more and more stressed I get. But I talked to my store manager, and I have decided that as long as she is happy, I am happy. Oven is preheated, so we're going to throw the chicken in